Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice. Phoenix Wright is in there somewhere, but listen, that's a long-ass title. And this is a long-ass first courtroom scene, but I think we have much more to do. So, okay, we looked into the pool, and we saw the seance and how that works, and we saw kind of like how we're going to be able to figure out what's going on in these courtrooms. And we definitely pointed out a contradiction that they're now going to try to explain. Well, I can't wait to see how they explain this. First, they said that the man was killed after he was struck. He felt the pain, and then blah, blah, blah. And he only felt pain after losing his vision. But that contradicts what we saw. So basically, we're calling them out now, and they're like, well, this is what it's like. So here's what they're going to say about it.
You have something to add, Mr. Payne?
I know that they're lying, but we just got to get through it and find it.
1,000 apologies. It seems the prosecution has failed to make one tiny thing clear.
Just one? And that would be?
On the day of the incident, there was a power outage, a blackout in one part of the temple.
Oh, here we go. Of course there was. Of course, sir.
And as I recall, the crime scene was in that sector.
And of course you didn't think to say anything before now.
The power outage must be why the victim's field of vision went dark.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize for neglecting to tell the court this detail. I'm afraid it slipped my mind.
Where's the proof of this power outage? I want proof. I'm not believing nothing that you say. Or rather, you knew all along and are only letting it slip now that it's convenient, Payne. That's the truth.
The power outage knocked out both the lights and the speakers.
Oh, there was a blackout there. Was there? Wait, so she didn't even know about it?
I don't know about that.
Well, now, that explains everything, does it not? No? Wait a minute, didn't he just say the speakers were out? Then how'd they hear the song and all that crap? Well, we're gonna have to look at that again probably, too.
What do you mean, Your Benevolence? Please share your thoughts with us, if you would.
The blackout occurred when the accused and the victim were faced with one another. Fearing the victim would flee under the cover of darkness, the accused swiftly brought his weapon down on the victim's head. Ma'am, you were not there. I don't think so. No. That's conjecture. It's just hearsay.
I see, that makes perfect sense, Your Benevolence.
So, the victim was struck after the lights went out.
Uh-huh.
The depth of your insight is awe-inspiring, Your Benevolence. Give her a hand, everyone.
Yay! Oh, boy. Jesus Christ. Oh, this sucks. Hey, I want to live long and prosper, too. All right, well, we'll do that. Nice reference, by the way. Enough applause. You flatter me. Well, now what?
Now, Your Benevolence, in light of this new information...
Yes, of course. I will alter my insight. Right, okay, so we're gonna have to look and see now. The accused swung whatever, blah, blah, blah. Okay, one can safely assume that the accused struck the victim the moment after the blackout began. What do you mean safely assume? What good is there if there's no proof? I guess they don't use proof here, though. They just use what they see in the pool, which is a little ridiculous. Let's just be honest. Song of ceremony the victim heard was a practice run through the temple speakers, which I guess that would have cut out. So now we're going to have to look and see if that actually happens. So much for my inconsistency. Oh my god, I almost read that as incontinence. Can we not? That's a different trial altogether. At least I was able to draw out some new info. And with new info comes a chance to find new inconsistencies, not new incontinence, like you might believe. Well, maybe. It depends how bad I do with this. Now to compare the insights with the vision again and see what else I can dig up. Right, but where are we going to do it? Because so far, it hasn't seemed like you just do it on the ones that they've changed. Okay, so there's incense. Song of ceremony is still there. The voice is there. Hang on, now let's look at that. Wait, no, it's still there. After the field went black. So that's got to be it, surely. Listen, that's easy. Did they mean it to be that easy? Well, okay, so here's the thing. Where do we pause it? I'm assuming just once the screen is black and the Song of Ceremony is still on there, right? That's probably what we want to do, so I'm just going to wait for that. This is cool. I kind of do like this a little bit. It's different. Oh, wait, not yet. We still see him. Right there, right there. So if we wanted to... This would be... would this work? Are we on the right one? What panel are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it either this one or the one before it? The accused swung whatever he was holding down the victim's head. One can safely assume the accused struck the victim the moment after the blackout began. Does it matter? Does it matter where it is? That's what I'm wondering. Well, we're gonna find out.
Objection!
Did that work? It probably does matter, too, like which, part of the testimony you're on as well. Well, I'm just gonna call it testimony, but you guys know what I meant. Yes, I finally found it. This is the gaping hole I've been looking for. Uh-huh. Oh, Phoenix, it's your day. Sure is, dude. Your benevolence, as impressive as your spirit communion power is, it's not infallible. You never know when to stop talking, do you? Nope. That is the thing about Phoenix, to be fair. I hope you realize your words are an insult to all adherents of Quranism.
Defense, watch what you say. If you don't mind that tongue of yours, you won't have one left to mind.
Whoa, shit. Listen, I don't think you're allowed to threaten me in court, either. Just saying. Judge Judy would never go for that bullshit. It's certainly not my intention to insult spirit mediums. But maybe I'm not the one who needs to learn when to stop talking. Oh, shit, Phoenix. Get him! What malarkey. I mean, she has old words for someone that's only like 14 years old. Did you notice that? I believe you said a few moments ago that the victim could hear the Song of Ceremony thanks to the temple's speakers. Here we go. But then how do you explain how the victim could still hear the Song of Ceremony even after the power went out? Oh! This contradiction of facts can only mean that the Song of Ceremony Mr. Roll heard was not coming from the speakers. Oh, shit! Dude! Wait a minute. So if it didn't come from the speakers, does that mean that they were somewhere else? What does that mean? Is that what they're gonna spin it as? That like the actual murder, quote unquote, did not take place where we thought it was? Because they were saying that the treasure room is far away. Were they not?
What? Impossible.
What are you saying? And the whole thing that we started with was that Albie shouldn't have been in the treasure room in the first place. What if he wasn't? Oh shit. Okay.
That the song he heard was coming directly from the performance hall?
It had to have been then if the speakers were out, though. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's the only possible explanation.
But the scene of the crime was nowhere near the performance hall.
About that. Man, this music is good. Holy shit, it's really great. Right, the song couldn't make it all the way to the treasure room. Not unless... You mean to say? Yes, the treasure room was not the actual scene of the crime. It must have been somewhere else. Somewhere closer to the performance hall.
What?
Oh, everyone's underwear is falling off. Here we fucking go. There's a glaring contradiction in the claims of her benevolence and the prosecution. Therefore, the defense insists that this case be thoroughly re-examined. What? No.
This is completely unprecedented. An inconsistency in her benevolence's insights? Unbelievable.
Believe it, sir. Heed not his forked tongue, your majesty. These are but the claims of a corrupt lawyer, a feeble ruse from a feeble mind. Ma'am, that is really not polite. You are not nice.
But the contradiction revealed by the defense is undeniable. I can't. We can't just turn a blind eye to it.
But the defense's assertion is in the end meaningless.
Oh, I see a screenshot out of that. If you know, you know.
Even if the location of the murder turned out to be different, it doesn't change what we've seen in the moment of the murder.
Indeed, the accused is standing right there in front of the victim. Furthermore, the murder weapon remains raised above his head. My insight still stands. I hate to admit it, but she's right. Wait a minute, then what do we do about that? The seance vision still makes the situation look really grim for Albie.
I doubt even the defense can dream up an explanation as to why.
Man, I'll think of something.
The accused had his hands over his head.
Maybe someone grabbed him. Maybe someone made him do it.
Well, this defense dares to dream of making it out of this nightmare alive.
Boy, that's a mood.
You what?
You still insist on trying to tear down my insights, do you?
No offense. I'm just saying they're bad.
And you should feel bad. You'd better be prepared to back up your claim. Missy, you just have a seat. I got this. Remember what will happen to that tongue of yours if we find you are just wagging it.
We can't. Do not send me this. Don't. I forbid it. I forbid you to do so. Of course I can back up my claim. Just as soon as I think of something. Same.
We just have to see where the game takes us.
You appear to be fully prepared, defense. As the embodiment of this court, I give you permission to try and prove your claim. As long as you're willing to stake your life on it.
I concur, Your Majesty. Prepare the tongue shears. Chop, chop. Ew! Gross.
Chop, chop? Yes, let's have the bailiff fetch them. I think I saw a suitable pair in the basement. Chop, chop.
Stop! Stop!
I hear that lying lawyers have several tongues to spare.
You would know.
I'm sure he won't miss one.
Yikes! These people are actually serious. Phoenix, I think we're in trouble. I'm rather attached to my tongue. Think, Phoenix, think. Oh, guys. Oh my god. Other than to raise a weapon, why would Albie have held his hands up like that? Oh, true. Look at that. He also had his hands up there when he was being arrested. What could that mean, though? Think about that. Oh, Phoenix seems to already know, though. Ah, so that's why. The reason the defendant had his hands up over his head can be explained by something in the crime photo. Something in here? What explains why Albie had his hands raised above his head? So Albie had his hands raised when he was being arrested. Oh shit, wait a minute. Do they mean that like a gun was pointed at him in that scene, right? The arrest scene. Yeah, the policeman had a gun pointed to him, and this man has a gun. Oh, I don't half wonder if that's it. Okay, let's try it. As in the seance vision, I witnessed the defendant raise both of his hands over his head yesterday.
You did? Where did you see such a thing?
When the police had their guns trained on him as they made their arrest.
Oh, are you saying?
The victim was a security guard, and an armed one at that. The defense proposes that the victim had pointed his firearm at Albie. And that's why the defendant's hands were raised in the air. Problem is, isn't that gun in the holster in the picture? Is that gonna come back to bite us in the ass? How would that have happened? How would he reholstered it? Oh shit, she just fainted. Hakuna Matata! Oh, she's on the floor. Shit. You alright? Rabble. So much rabble.
Who would have thought the seance vision could be interpreted that way?
This is not possible. It can't be.
Not bad for a total knockout. Who, me? Oh, you. Her? No, Phoenix. He's definitely a knockout.
He's no better than that traitorous snake Dirk.
Who's that? Traitorous snake? Dirk? Who's that? Is it Dirk Diggler? Wait, who is that? Are we gonna find that out later?
No, I can't believe it. A contradiction in one of my insights?
Ma'am, it's more likely than you think.
There has to be some kind of mistake. I won't accept it.
That's right, Your Benevolence, and I won't accept it either. It goes against all we hold sacred. Throw him in jail immediately for lese majesty.
What?
Yeah, you said it. Throw him in jail.
Yeah, make him pay for the way he disrespected her benevolence.
Oh,
These people are definitely not my fans right now. Nope, they're a bunch of haters. Listen, you're always gonna have some. Oh, brother. This is honestly really bad. Like, how could it get any worse? Please give me peace. I said peace. Now, everyone, please calm down. Huh? Is he...
Your Majesty, please assign this black-hearted attorney a suitable punishment.
What's he gonna do? I don't think he wants to.
No. No. I can't charge him with lese majesty. Is it least? Less? I'm not sure.
What?
What? But why not, Your Majesty?
He was simply following the proper procedure for defending the accused. There's nothing unlawful about that.
But Your Majesty, don't you want to wrap this trial up quickly?
Oh, that works. I see that you guys really uphold the law here. Good job.
Why not just give your verdict? Then you can go home and make it up to your wife.
Listen, that's none of your business? Oh, jeez. We can't end the trial now, not when we just learned new information about the case.
What?
Yeah, take that. Everyone's bras and underwear is just falling off.
Your Majesty, not you, too. You would honestly entertain the idea that my insight contains a contradiction.
Truly, it is shocking. In the 20+ years since the DC Act went into effect, such a thing has never occurred. To be honest, I didn't want to believe it either. But with his life on the line, the defense pointed out an inconsistency. And it is our duty to scrutinize it to the satisfaction of the law.
Dude, yes, Judge. The judge is great. Thank goodness for that. You dare go against the royal priestess, you non-believer?
Wait, that's not right. You shouldn't call the judge that, though. Jeez. No, my faith is as strong as ever. But I have a duty to make a fair ruling in this trial. If you insist on interfering with that process, Your Benevolence, I'm afraid I must request your removal from this court.
Yeah!
Royal priestess or not.
Yeah, you can't just cry, you know,
oh no, when shit isn't going your way.
What? I'll have you know.
Your Benevolence. Please, I'm not accusing again. I hate that word.
No.
If looks could kill.
Man, I know. It's about time, though. It seems like someone needed to do this for a while now. I won't forget this offense, Barbed Head. I do not admit defeat. I won't.
Bailiff, please see Her Benevolence out.
Yomitama will face due retribution in the Twilight Realm. The demons there they'll pluck the barbs right off your stupid head. I hope your suffering will be super duper painful.
Oh, that's very priestess-like of you. Good job.
And I hope they throw you in a lake of burning fire. Yeah, and then.
Oh. She gone. Ma'am? I guess she's still just a teenager after all. It's true. Now then, defense. Mr. Light, was it? That's right, Your Majesty. Phoenix Wright. Of course. Mr. Wright, my apologies. Well, now that we have this newly uncovered fact, I suggest that we proceed with arguments. Thank you, Your Majesty. Yes, but do not misunderstand me. This doesn't mean that I trust you completely. I'll be keeping a close eye on you, so don't even think about lying to this court. I understand, Your Majesty. Whoa. Maybe now we can finally run a real trial.
I can't believe he stood up for this. That was awesome.
Arguments, Your Majesty. Very well. I accept your challenge.
You gonna be able to go back to duking it out with me, boy? In the old ways?
Huh? What's with him?
Oh, the look on your face, Mr. Wright. It's just too hilarious.
What's so funny? What's so funny, Mr. Payne?
The defense still doesn't get it. The truth he unearthed is going to bury him in his case instead.
Is it? What do you mean by that, prosecutor?
I told you it's Chief Prosecutor.
Yes, because that's the point to focus on right now.
The defense is digging its own grave. Consider this, Your Majesty. Why would the victim, a security guard, point a gun at the accused?
Oh.
Oh, I see where he might be going with this. Because to say that he was on the attack, then he was doing it to defend himself.
Oh, indeed, because the accused was about to commit a theft.
Mm-hmm. So shiny.
It's the only logical explanation.
What? That does sound pretty logical, actually.
Uh-oh. It doesn't help the accused situation at all.
Well, half the shit we do here doesn't really help them until the very end, does it?
If anything, it makes him look even more guilty.
Joke's on you, that's how I operate.
Yes, I have to agree.
Allow me to spell out this truth the defense didn't bother to think through.
Man, you got a lot of guts.
Mr. Roll came out across the accused just as he was trying to steal the treasure. The guard pointed his gun at the accused, and just when the power went out, the accused murdered the victim and hid his body in the treasure room.
How did he do that, then? And there would have been a blood stain all the way over there. There's no way. First of all, he's a kid. He couldn't have drug a whole grown-ass man all that way.
A hand truck for moving heavy treasure around is stored in the treasure room.
Oh.
The accused could have easily moved the body with that.
And after all that hard work to knock down those insights. Yeah, what did we even do that for? Oops. Backed me into the old familiar corner once more. That's all right. We do our best work in the corner. We're good. We're good. We still got this, right?
Mr. Wright, do you have a butt?
I do. Wait till you see it. Oh, I'm drawing a total blank here.
I hope you're ready to climb that scaffold.
I asked you a question, defense.
Shit, what are we gonna do, Phoenix?
I've got nothing. I can't think of any grounds for an objection. The only thing to do at this point is to ask the defendant himself what happened. But I don't know if Albie will cooperate with me or not.
I mean, you just put your life on the line for him, too.
Albie?
He probably doesn't want to, but he's probably gonna have to.
Will you tell us what really happened?
Will you?
You don't have to say anything, accused. Fall for his evil trap and you'll only dirty your own soul.
Man, that's not cool. Don't say that.
Albie, you have to tell me the truth. I can't help you unless you do.
Mr. Wright, I'm sorry.
Why? Why won't he trust me? Is this it? Is this the end for both of us?
Oh, shit.
Maya, I'm sorry.
Wait. What's gonna happen now?
I never met a real lawyer before. Everybody always told me that they're bad people who help dirty criminals go free. I never thought a lawyer would actually try to help me, would actually believe in me, would risk his own life for me. I never would have even imagined it.
Albie?
So, that's why I lied, to try and save myself. But I'm not gonna lie anymore. If you believe in me enough to put your life on the line, then I'm gonna believe in you too.
Yeah! Ah, shit, here we go.
What? Allow me to explain.
Oh, shit, here we freaking go. This is it. Yeah!
Now we're talking. Time to finally get to the bottom of things.
To be honest, I went to the treasure room lots of times to look at the treasure box.
Even though the temple told you weren't allowed to go anywhere near it?
Yes, I'm sorry. Mr. Roll even saw me once and scolded me. But that box is so beautiful. The way it glows in the dark, I couldn't help myself.
Wait, it glows in the dark?
That's right. It's covered in this special mineral called fluorinite that makes it glow. It's absolutely breathtaking. It's really a shame they don't put it on display for the public. Can you imagine how many people would go on night tours of the temple if they did?
If If only he applied such passion to telling me the truth earlier. Seriously, he's just really into it.
Okay, treasure box updated. The murder weapon it was forced open and its contents were stolen. It glows in the dark. So we'll have to remember that. All right? Okay.
On the day of the incident, I was on my way to the treasure room again. When I ran into Mr. Roll on the Great Stairs.
So those were not the treasure room stairs in the seance vision?
No, they were the Great Stairs that connect to the hallway.
Makes sense. The vision wasn't clear enough to show us what was at the top of the stairs.
Temple diagram. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, we'll probably need that. Temple diagram depicting the temple treasure room area. All right. Oh, here's another shot of it. Look.
All of a sudden, Mr. Roll drew his gun and threatened me with it. I quickly put my hands up. Mr. Roll, he acted so scary. For some reason, he had a scarf over his mouth. I couldn't read his expression at all. Just then, the power went out. So I took that chance to hightail it out of there. I ran for my life, even now when I try to think back on it. All I can remember are the gun and the piercing look in Mr. Roll's eyes. That must have been when I dropped the notice scroll.
Which means that someone else brought it to the treasure room along with Mr. Roll's body.
Yeah, if he's telling the truth and he didn't bring it there.
Did Mr. Roll say anything to you when you ran into him on the stairs?
He did, didn't he?
What is it, Albie?
I have no idea why, but he asked me a strange question. Did you steal it? He said.
What? Uh-oh. Oh, that's not great, is it?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't say all this before. I didn't think anyone would believe me.
A grand speech. One that confirms my suspicions that you were the thief.
Objection!
That's right. Let's start getting into this because, like, seriously.
But that might have just been the victim's misunderstanding.
Objection!
What now?
Where there's smoke, there's fire, as they say. The victim must have had good reason to be suspicious of the accused.
Why does every new piece of information have to seem so incriminating?
Sha'doh, what do I do, Sha'doh?
And what better reason to suspect the boy than seeing the treasure box in his hands? In the course of his rounds, the victim must have noticed that the treasure had been stolen. And then, just after that...
Why would he come back down the stairs, though, if he had stolen that thing from there? No, that doesn't make any sense.
He ran into the accused, Albie or Gade.
Gade. It's spelled Gade, but I know it's supposed to be Gade.
No, that's not what happened.
Therefore, the one who stole the treasure and killed the victim can be none other than the accused.
What was that?
That's a dog! You had a dog in there? Oh my god. Little Puppo. What's he doing?
What now?
Oh, little man, look at him. He's just a little guy. He's so cute.
Hey, Sha'doh down, boy.
Well, what do we have here?
Oh, he's adorable. Oh no, we're gonna start asking the dog questions because listen, you know Phoenix Wright should be doing that all the time.
I'm sorry about this. This is my dog, Sha'doh.
Hello, little man. He's so cute.
You nearly gave me a heart attack. So that's what was making his bag move.
Oh, he's cute. I love him.
Can you quiet that yappy mutt down?
Sha'doh says that Mr. Roll made a mistake.
You're talking to the dog. Oh. oh, that's gonna hold up. Oh, no. You can understand him?
Don't tell me this is a surprise witness for the defense.
Listen, we've had worse. We has to whale something once. I beg your pardon? You're not thinking of cross-examining an animal, are you? Listen, don't act like that hasn't happened. Well, they don't know, but I do. Of course not. Not this time, anyway. Listen, it's happened multiple times. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that. I thought I'd have to reassess my assessment for your sanity a second there. Oh no, this is gonna be a screenshot I'm gonna get later. Oh jeez, send them all to my Twitter. I think I'd better reassess my strategy and fast. I have to somehow show that somebody else could have struck the victim or we're sunk.
How are we gonna do that, though? We have to think, Jesus. While it's true the defendant was standing in front of the victim when he died, it doesn't mean that someone else couldn't have struck the victim at the time.
If you're going to go out that far, then I hope this means that you have another angle of approach ready.
Exactly. I mean, who but the accused standing in front and center could have done it?
There could have been someone hiding in the shadows.
You know, someone that looks like Kratos' Jesus. Just saying.
Unless you can back up your claim, it's nothing more than conjecture.
That's what this whole thing has been so far.
Okay, come on, Phoenix. I know I can think up of something convincing. Where else could the victim have been struck from?
I'm assuming from behind him. Because listen, you either have something in the treasure room, which probably isn't where they came from, but you also have a storeroom down there. Why would Albie come back down the stairs to that area if he had stolen something from the treasure room? Could someone have been in the storeroom too? That's pretty much what I'm thinking, especially if he just recently patrolled. The treasure room is probably not in there. Because there is another room that we haven't really talked about. So I'm gonna say, yeah, right here, I guess. Let's try that. With the defendant standing in front of the victim, isn't it possible that the victim could have been struck from behind?
From behind, you say? I see. Yes, I suppose it's not outside the realm of possibility.
Good. Now at least I have some breathing room.
But who do you suppose it could have been?
Well, it could have been anyone that was there. Oh, the true culprit, naturally. The one who actually committed the theft and the murder. I'm wondering how we're gonna get to that dude, though. I mean, we saw it in the movie in the beginning, but that doesn't hold anything. How do we get to that point? I wonder who he is.
The true culprit? And I suppose you have a true timeline of events to go along with that?
Nope. I got shit. I got jack shit. I'm just letting Phoenix lead me. I have no idea how we're gonna do this. I should have known I'd have to explain everything. All right. If we assume that the true culprit struck the victim from behind, then that means... Yeah, they probably went into the storeroom or afterwards. After going to the treasure room and stealing the treasure, the true culprit tried to escape. But then Mr. Roll appeared, making his rounds. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, in the storeroom. I imagine that the culprit then quickly hid in the storeroom at the other end of the hallway.
You're grasping at straws, Mr. Wright. Admit it, you have nothing but baseless conjecture.
That's what I base my whole thing on, and you will sit here and listen to it, sir. I'm going to look for something to base it on right now. Albie, when you ran into Mr. Roll in the hallway, was there anyone else around the storeroom area? I don't know. Little dog, he is so cute. There might have been somebody there, but I couldn't see. I was only halfway down the stairs, so I couldn't see the end of the hallway. So he wouldn't have known if someone was in there. I see. Swing and a miss. Hello, little guy. What do you have to say? Oh, Sha'doh says that someone was there. I see. Thank you for that. Oh, too bad his testimony is inadmissible. You think this is a joke? I mean, he does. He's banking on you getting the axe, boy. Maybe the defendant didn't happen to see this other person. But that doesn't mean that the true culprit couldn't have been there in the hallway. What now?
Your desperate floundering is getting hard to watch. But I will enjoy watching you sink.
What are you talking about?
Unfortunately for you, only the accused and the victim were there in the hallway at the time of the incident.
How can you continue to make that assertion?
Because there was a witness, a very reliable eyewitness.
Oh, sure there was. Now you're gonna bring that out. After all this, before you even said he was in the treasure room only, now you're gonna be like, nah, they were in the hallway and I got a witness to it. I hate how that happens every fucking time. So I bet you your witness is who we think it is now. That's how he's gonna be brought into play. I guarantee it. What?
Your Majesty, the prosecution would like to call its witness to the stand.
It's gonna be motherfucking Kratos Jesus, isn't it? I'm telling you now. Calling an eyewitness to the stand? It's been decades since that happened.
And unlike the defense's witness, you can rest assured that there are no pets involved.
That was a low blow. Oh, I hope he bites him. I hope he bites him right in the ass. That would be great. That better happen. Very well, I'll allow it. And now, for something we've not heard in quite some time. Bring the witness to the stand. It's Kratos Jesus, isn't it? Oh. Oh, look. What the? Man, I'm not into it. What, you know who he reminds me of, too? Shit, I don't remember his name. It was a really cursed fucking thing from Adult Swim. Tell me if you know what I'm talking about. It was a dude that had face paint like that, but he had backwards ass goat legs. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Put it in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. Reminds me of that, too. Also, don't look that up, because it's cursed as hell.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
I'm sorry, is your name Peas? Oh, no. Peace, love, and understanding. Peace, love, and understanding, I see. I'm just gonna call you Pee-Pee. That's fine for me. Listen, Kratos Jesus, just because you're the biggest... you're two gods and a hippie spliced together. I get it. Peace, love, and understanding. Unbelievable. I'm like Temple's head monk. Can you dig? Not really. No. Now I know why Payne said you were trustworthy. He's literally two gods and a hippie. Oh, if it isn't instructor and a stand-in, you're the eyewitness? Oh, you know him? Instructor?
Not only is Mr. Andestandin Temple's head monk, but he's also a renowned Dalman expert.
Damalon? Sorry. Don't know what that is. Sorry to have to ask, but what's a Damalon? Come on, play me a song. Oh, Jesus Christ. Kratos Jesus Bard. Check it. Here she is, my sweet serenader, my one and only groovy ride. But you heard our sultry sounds once before, brother. Man, I ain't your brother. Don't even start with me. When can this go faster, please? When Dragon and Tiger. Oh my god, this is like Gavin's this is like seriously. This is like Clavier's fucking concert now. That's the song from the Dance of Devotion. Yo, right on, brother. This song is ceremony, man. Yeah, I get it. I'm picking up what you're throwing down. Playing this tune together is like a precious gig for me and my girl here, you dig. Jesus. How much wacky weed have you got on you? The Song of Ceremony? The song that was playing at the time of the murder. Oh, Holy Mother. Like may the righteous sounds of my Damalon serve as my offering to you. Oh, wonderful. It's just beautiful. Oh, wonderful. A great performance as always. Oh, this is my thing, you dig? Like my bag. I'll make instruments speak, baby. Sure, I bet you do. Man. By the by, Magistry Pops. No Damalon class today. Oh, was that the class he was supposed to go to? Whoops. Oh, no, I'm afraid this trial is going into overtime, thanks to the lawyer over here. The class the judge wanted to attend was a Damalon lesson? Well, like you know what they say, baby. Never trust the lawyer, man. Okay. I don't even know what to make of him. But transgressors against the Holy Mother like have to be brought to justice, man.
Thank you for your cooperation, Mr. Andestandin. As the treasure's keeper, you must have been shocked to learn that it had been stolen.
He's gonna write a song about it. Yeah, man. Oh, that was not cool. Keeping the treasure safe is one of your duties, Mr. Understandin'. That's right, brother. This here's the one and only treasure box key.
I see. It looks like a Magatama, just like everything else here. Ew, don't wink at me, please.
Yeah, and I keep it on me at all times, can you dig, man?
Huh.
But the sneaky thief went and cracked open that sucker anyway, yo, total bummer, man.
So that's the key to the treasure box, is it?
You know it, baby. It's called the Magatama key, and it's a historical artifact to boot. It's been passed down from head monk to head monk at Temple Temple.
The Magatama key, huh? Magatama key added to the court record. The sole key for opening the treasure box. Understanding keeps it on his person at all times.
Alright. And now someone's jacked the treasure on my watch, man. It's a real buzzkill, man. How am I ever gonna face Her Holiness again? Oh, let's open up this pit. Oh, Holy Mother, please find it in your infinite mercy to forgive me. Please guide this lost and humble lamb.
Why do I always get the far out ones? It's true, though. This is not the first time this has happened. Like, seriously.
Mr. Understanding, you witnessed the accused and the victim heading to the treasure room.
You know it, baby. Best believe I scoped that tiny transgressor.
Would you please give the court your testimony regarding what you saw?
Oh, shit. To bring justice against the transgressor, man, yeah, of course. I'll do all I can. In the name of Her Holiness, I vow to sing naught but the truth I swear to bring. Hit me!
Alright. Oh, is this happening now? Oh, okay. So in the next one, we are going to do this. Because I'm not starting that now. Alright. So, guys, what I saw, baby. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. So, we are going to talk to Kratos, Jesus hippie man, in the next one and see what he has to say. And boy, if I don't already want to blow a huge hole in this shit, because already he's rubbing me the wrong way, but we'll see what happens in the next one. Guys, I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. Thank you so much for watching and for all your awesome comments. I'm reading every single one of them, and I appreciate you guys so, so much. I'll see you soon. Toodaloo.